Hello and welcome to a special edition of Community Update. I am Promise Okoy and I'll be your host. Welcome back to the Community Update, where we bring you the latest news, gist and juice about African community here in Nova Scotia. A lot has happened since the last show, and the biggest of them is the death of Queen of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms, including Canada. And this event occurred on the 8th of September 2022. And since then, the new King Charles III has been crowned.
3 cheers for His Majesty the King! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip!
Just on the heels of this, one of the African nations that Britain colonized in 1884 will be celebrating its 62nd Independence Day on the 1st of October 2022. And Nigerians globally will be raising their flags to commemorate this occasion, including the Association of Nigerians here in Nova Scotia. This Nigerian community in Nova Scotia has a week-long of event planned to showcase the creative Nigerian spirit and culture to the communities around them. And we will be here to bring you details and updates of the Nigerian Week 2022. And don't go away.
When you hear jollof rice, Burna Boy, Fela, know the best of Nigerian culture is coming to Halifax for the 2022 Nigerian Festival Week. 9 jolly days of Nigerian flavored music, activities and celebration. It will just feel like back home. Get ready to rock and rep your Niger heritage in your cultural attires in the parade. Let's show our generous spirit as we give back to our community. Showcase your businesses, watch your teens grind it out in a cook-off competition, and families jostle to win gold in the Family Olympic Games. And for the cherry at the top, a gala night fit for African royalties only, as we celebrate our Nigerian heritage and values. See the celebration link for more information for the 2022 Nigerian Festival Week. Powered by the Association of Nigerians in Nova Scotia.
With us in the studio to give highlights on the activities for the Nigerian Festival Week 2022 are two beautiful ladies. Eukaria Remy Kingsley is the Public Relations Officer of the Association of Nigerians in Nova Scotia. And Jane, of course, here is the first coordinator of the Nigerian Cultural Work here in Nova Scotia, Halifax. So thank you, ladies. I would start with you, Eukaria. Tell me, what exactly do you have for your community members?
Thank you, Promise. It's going to be a week-long affair, starting with the cultural walk and the flag raising, October 1st.
Oh, interesting. And that happens to be your area, specialty, being the first coordinator of this very special event. Yeah. Can you tell us a little more about what to expect that day?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that question. So the cultural walk, the first ever cultural walk, is going to be amazing. It's all about Nigerians showing themselves in their full traditional outfits. We're going to let people see Nigerians as a country with diverse culture. We're going to have people from all the geopolitical zones representing their zones with their attire. You're going to see people and know exactly where they're from. We're going to school people on how we as Nigerians dress to represent our cultures.
Yeah, so Jane, you speak with so much pride and excitement towards this. And that brings me to exactly how you appear today. Yeah. Tell me, what's the significance of what you have on your neck there and the ones on the wrist? What's special about this?
So this is called the coral bead.
Oh, okay.
It signifies royalty. This is our jewelry in Nigeria. This is how we completely dress up for any occasion, for any special occasion.
Right.
So when you see this, you know I'm royalty.
Interesting. And of course, you talked about the flag raising. Is that also an event for the first day? How exactly things going to span out on that one?
Okay, so we're going to take off from the waterfront
Right.
at downtown to the Grand Parade Square. We're going to be walking and dancing and playing lots of Nigerian music. Actually, the Igbo Ogene group will be there giving us the Ogene beatings. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be fantastic.
Right. And are you expecting some officials from the Nova Scotian government to be at that occasion?
Yes, we are. The
Awesome.
mayor will actually be the one raising the flag,
Yeah.
and the premier will be represented by one of the ministers. So it's going to be an event packed with dignitaries.
Right. And so give me a sense of the mobilization you're currently doing towards having your people turn out, because I think it should be a thing of number. How educated, how informed are your people, I mean, members of your community towards this program?
Nigerians, as you know, are people who are filled with the spirit of service.
Right.
So there are lots of people who are going to volunteer.
Okay.
People are coming out with their children dressed in our cultural attire. Like, people are so excited. People are volunteering their time, volunteering their own personal instruments, just to make that day very colorful.
I can't wait. And so, you talked about other activities that have been lined up. Tell me more. What's going to happen the next day?
Okay, so the next day would have the Christians and the Muslim prayers.
Okay.
Right, we'll be having the Muslim prayers in the morning at the Center for Islamic Development, and in the evening we'll be having Christians and interdenominational service at the Grand Parade.
Right.
Then on the third day we would be visiting the Black Cultural Center Museum. It says that you don't appreciate what you don't understand.
Absolutely.
It's important. This visit is important because it provides insight. It provides an understanding into our African Nova Scotian heritage.
Right.
And on the fourth day, October 4th, we would have the visit to the Hope Cottage. We are a people given to volunteering. And there is no better time than this, to show that this is actually what we know what we stand for. We're going to be giving back to the community that has given us so much. So we'll be going to Hope Cottage to help serve meals and then make some donations as well to them.
Interesting.
And on that same day, I'm not finished. On that same day, we're going to be having a teen cook-off. If you thought you had seen anything, then you have a shocker coming. If you have teens and you have not registered them for this cook-off, then you are on a long thing. You want to actually have them registered and start prepping.
Right.
Because
so,
it's going to
Jane,
be
do you agree with her on that?
Absolutely.
And so are the ladies, I mean, the women in this case, are they prepared to show us through their kids how cooking is done in Nigeria, for instance?
So, we are trying to make people understand that cooking is not just for the ladies.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have boys there cooking as well, letting us know that both boys and girls can cook, especially in Nigeria.
It's a survival skill.
That's an interesting one. And then what happens after the cooking day?
So after the teen cook-off, of course, there will be prizes to be won.
Okay.
And, it's going to be, the kids are going to be cooking in front of judges, chefs. And may the best man win. May the best team win. And then on the next day, we would have the Family Olympics sports.
Oh, okay.
Sports. And it's going to be a time for families to bond.
Right.
Families get to, if you've not registered, now is the time to do that, because families will be competing against other families, and it's going to be, it's not just for the prizes to be won. It's a time to bond. It's a time to meet old friends, reconnect,
Right.
Have a few laughs.
So for the, sorry to cut in there, is there any fee to registering to be part of this event?
There is no fee. It is completely free.
Okay.
But you'd have to register. And then after that, on that same day, we'll be having the soccer match between countries, 4 countries to be precise.
Okay.
And of course, there will be prizes as well.
All right.
To that. And grand finale, the last day. Promise, do you feel my excitement?
That's
Can
why
you
I'm looking at
feel?
you where I am. Tell me more. What's going to happen on that day?
Okay, so it's tagged the African Royalty Night, but I
Awesome.
call it Niger Royalty Night.
Oh, Niger.
Yes,
Okay.
we are royalty. She don't tell you now. So Naija no dey carry last. It's our net, and it is that, I mean, like, we plan to have people see that.
Right.
We plan to have our friends from other countries see why that Naija no dey carry last, why
Right.
it's what it is.
Yeah.
There will be music, there will be food, and just get ready to booga.
Awesome. So you, again, do you have some associated fees to being part of that grand finale in particular? Because I've heard some rumors around that people probably have to buy tickets and buy tables and stuff like that. Tell me,
Yes.
what is it going to be like? Or is it
Yes.
for free for all kind of thing?
Okay, while we wish we could make it free, we understand that there are associated costs. So
Totally.
yes. So there will be tickets, or rather, it's if you've not bought your tickets.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
have that on your website.
We have
is
that
it?
on our website as
Awesome.
well. So you
Awesome.
could totally go to the website, nigeriansinnovascotia.org, buy as many tickets as possible. You could invite your friends, your non-Nigerian friends as well, right? And there is the table tickets. I mean, that gives you value for your money as well.
That's interesting. For Jane, just as we wrap up here on this one, tell me, what message exactly are you sending to friends of Nigeria as regards this week? I understand Nigeria is a diverse country. It's a country where many other African states and nations are looking up to. What message exactly are you going to be sending out as a result of this occasion?
So the most important message is, as much as we are diverse, we are united. We are one country, and we do things happily. We are joyful people. Regardless of what's going on, we still find a way to keep ourselves happy and be hopeful.
That's beautiful. And to you, Eukaria, I understand that you probably have some members of your community who are far off out there, like Sydney and some other places. How are you able to reach out to them using this platform? Because this is widespread. I mean, the community update channel. What would you be saying to them? Are you expecting them as well as you wrap up on this? Awesome.
That people already signed up, and people continue to sign up. It's not a HRM thing.
Can you tell us more about that?
They're already part of it.
Right.
A big part of it. I can tell you that. It is Nigerians in Nova Scotia, Association of Nigerians in Nova Scotia, not Association of Nigerians in the HRM. So they have been, from the get-go, they have been a big part of this. And we continue to, to make them part of this, to invite them to come on. And they have been very generous
That's
with their
interesting.
time and, like volunteering and all of that. And many have signed up, many continue to sign up. And we would, we would encourage more of them to come on board.
It's good to
We
know.
hope to see all of them and reconnect.
Awesome. And any last word for you, Jane, before we wrap up?
I just want people to come out and see Nigeria from a different light. Come and experience Nigeria in their full glory, in their cultural attires. And we are a blessed country regardless. Come and be there.
Awesome. That's a good place to leave it. I want to thank you both for coming to our studios to talk to us about Nigerian Week.
Thank you for having us.
There's more to come on Nigerian Festival Week in this special edition of Community Update. And don't forget to join other Nigerians and friends of Nigeria this weekend at the Grand Parade to kick off the celebration. And also, I heard the ticket for the dinner award is going really fast. You don't want to miss out on that too. I am your host as always, Promise Okoy, and I will see you soon.